It all started with the whispers. No one knew where they originated, but everyone in the small town of Millbridge had heard them at least once. Faint, guttural whispers that seemed to come from the shadows when no one was looking. Of course, many dismissed them as tricks of the wind or tricks of the mind. But for Lily, the whispers meant something more. Lily was a brave girl, or at least she liked to think so. She loved exploring the woods behind her house, chasing after mysterious shadows, and reading tales of the supernatural. One evening, as the sun dipped below the trees and cast long ominous shadows, Lily sat on her porch, humming to herself. That's when she heard it, a whisper, clear and direct, whispering her name. Lily. Her heart fluttered, and she spun around, searching for the source. The woods stretched endlessly, suffused with the golden glow of the sunset, yet now it seemed darker, more menacing. Probably just Ms. Carter's cat, Lily whispered, trying to dismiss the chill crawling down her spine. But deep inside, she knew better. That night, Lily couldn't sleep. She kept hearing the whispers, calling her, urging her to come into the woods. Driven by curiosity, she grabbed her flashlight and sneaked out of her house. The woods were darker than ever, the trees looming like silent sentinels watching her every move. As she ventured deeper, the whispers grew louder, more insistent. They seemed to echo around her, bouncing off the trees, threading into her mind. Suddenly, in a small clearing, Lily froze. Standing there was a figure, tall, thin, cloaked in shadow with glowing red eyes that pierced the darkness. Its face was gaunt, almost skull-like, with hollow cheeks and a grin that stretched too wide. Lily, the figure rasped, voice echoing like 100 whispers merged into one. You've come. Good. She wanted to run, but her legs felt heavy. The creature's face twisted, revealing sharp, jagged teeth. It moved closer, its eyes burning brighter. You see us now, it continued. The creatures of the shadows. We've been waiting for one like you. A brave soul who listens. Lily tried to backpedal, but her surroundings seemed to warp and twist. The trees sank underground, and the clearing expanded into an infinite abyss filled with whispers and shadows. The creature's voice turned into a chorus of yesteryear voices, crying out and begging for release. You're one of us now, it said softly, almost affectionately. You hear the whispers because you're chosen. You can join us, become part of the darkness, or you can run. But run where? The shadows are everywhere. Terrified, Lily clapped her hands over her ears, but the whispers seeped into her mind, crawling inside her skull. Her vision blurred, and her body felt cold, almost frozen. The creature reached out with a shadowy hand, touching her forehead. She saw visions of countless others, their faces twisted in terror, their voices drowned out by the whispers. Suddenly, she snapped back to her senses. She was back in her yard, breath ragged, sunlight spilling onto her face. She stumbled inside, locking the door behind her. But the whispers persisted, now more distant but still there, an eerie reminder that something had seen her, made her heard, and perhaps was waiting. Over the next few days, Lily grew anxious. Strange things happened. Her reflection sometimes flickered oddly in mirrors, shadows moved against the wind when there was no wind, and the whispers never fully left her mind. She tried telling her friends, but they brushed her off, calling her paranoid. One night, Lily heard a soft knock at her window. When she looked up, she froze. The creature's face appeared behind the glass, grinning maniacally. Its red eyes stared directly into hers. Terrified beyond reason, Lily grabbed her phone and ran to her parents' room. She frantically tried to wake them, but when they opened their eyes, the creature was gone. The whispers had quieted, but Lily knew it was only a matter of time. That very night, she heard a voice in her mind. Join us. Come back. We are waiting. Asterisk and Lily understood. These creatures, these shadow beings, weren't just figments or legends. They were real, and they wanted her. She tried to resist, to forget, but the whispers had found a way in, gnawing at her thoughts, haunting her dreams. She realized she wasn't just hearing a ghostly whisper when alone in the woods. She was hearing the call of the creatures, dark entities thriving in the shadows, eternally hungry for new souls. And Lily was now one of them.